Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2k18 Universe mode. My name is BrendenPlayz, and tonight it is time for more NXT, the fallout from NXT Takeover. This is the first episode since Takeover number 7, one of our biggest and most historic takeovers to date. And of course, we have so much more for you here tonight for NXT. Well, this week we're going to see Akira Tozawa taking on the returning Pete Dunne. The Bruiserweight returns to NXT. He took a few months off, but he is back, and tonight will definitely be a night of returns. But one of our newest teams here in NXT, Tino Sabatelli and Riddick Moss, will take on Alexander and Swan. Tag team action there, two new teams here in NXT battling it out. Speaking of returning, Ruby Riott, she's back in NXT. She was gone for quite some time after a few appearances. Tonight she takes on Peyton, Royce and Aleister Black. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing him back in NXT tonight. He returns to take on Roderick Strong. That will be fantastic. Tozawa and Dunne. It is Pete Dunne with the victory. Sabatelli and Moss versus Swan and Alexander. It is Tino and Moss getting the win. And we'll see how Ruby Riott goes. But before we get to that women's match, the NXT General Manager Shawn Michaels is making a rare appearance here in front of the crowd. He's been calling the shots backstage for a while now, but he doesn't like to get in front and center on the camera too often. But when he does, it means business. And Shawn Michaels here tonight because we have some news regarding our NXT Championship and, of course, our champion Bobby Roode. So, Shawn Michaels addressing the issues with Bobby Roode here tonight. And we'll find out what is the next step for HBK and his decisions around the championship of NXT. Shawn Michaels has to be proud of NXT Takeover, but he's got a few issues to sort with our champion Bobby Roode. So Shawn Michaels in the ring. So the GM to update us regarding Bobby Roode's situation here in NXT. Well, as you know, for the last number of months, Bobby Roode has been trying to leave NXT. He's been trying to go to the main roster and secure himself a contract. I've been able to stop Bobby Roode from doing so over the last few months, but I am unable to do so anymore. Bobby Roode successfully defended his championship at NXT Takeover when he defeated Cassius Ohno, and after that, Bobby Roode was able to secure himself a main roster contract because Bobby Roode was able to move on. I told Bobby Roode that as long as he defended that championship one more time, that he could do what he likes afterwards. I understand how Bobby Roode is the #1 free agent right now. I understand Bobby Roode is the most sought out superstar in the WWE, and it would be cruel of me, it would not be right of me to leave him here in NXT when he can go up to the main roster and accomplish so much more. But unfortunately, this now leaves us without a champion because Bobby Roode has taken the championship with him to the main roster, and as far as I understand, Bobby Roode has signed a contract to Monday Night Raw and will make his official debut after the Survivor Series pay-per-view. So Bobby Roode is now no longer a part of NXT. Now, of course, the Takeover, we saw a lot of new superstars arrive to NXT, and tonight we're seeing a couple return as well. So we have been able to replace Bobby Roode with a lot of fantastic talent, but we will be missing Bobby, no doubt about that. So now we have to decide what is next for NXT. What do we do about the NXT Championship? And that's something we will decide in the next few weeks. But unfortunately, without Bobby Roode here in NXT, we are without a NXT champion, and we don't have a championship for our superstars to compete for. So hopefully we can resolve this situation in the next few weeks, but for now, we do not have a championship. Well, a day has finally come. Bobby Roode will be leaving NXT to join the Monday Night Raw roster. Well, that is unfortunate news. Roode is leaving NXT, he's joining Raw, and we are without a champion. Well, what is going to happen? How is Shawn Michaels going to fix this situation? He's just lost his biggest name and the championship at the same time. well, Shawn Michaels needs to fix this situation ASAP. Well, Shawn Michaels has made a few good decisions, though. He's brought back Ruby Wright here tonight. Of course, we've seen Aleister Black return as well. Pete Dunne is back as well. A few new teams debuting in the tag division. Lots of newcomers and returnees here in NXT. Terrific to see. But sometimes the staples of NXT are definitely the ones to watch out for. And if you are Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, the iconic duo, you are definitely all about that because they want to be the next women's champion. That's right, they both want to be champion because they believe if one is champion, they're both champions. So Peyton Royce stepping up here tonight. After a disappointing takeover, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce were defeated by Ember Moon and Asuka. Of course, what happened after the match between Ember Moon and Asuka was, well, pretty crazy. Asuka attacking Ember Moon and taking down her rival there. But right now we're about to see Ruby Wright and Peyton Royce lock up to start this match off. But certainly Peyton Royce has been terrific for a long time here in NXT now since arriving on the scene. The last few months she's been really, really good at the top of her game, no doubt about that. But now she's got a newcomer, well, I guess you could say a returnee. Ruby Wright only had a couple of matches here in NXT. But she's now secured a full-time contract and she's back on the roster. So this is a fantastic opportunity for Ruby Wright to prove herself here on the main stage of NXT. And now she's earned herself a contract. She can look to make her mark here in the women's division. As right now, a couple of elbow strikes to the midsection of Wright. So for Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, a loss at TakeOver could mean that they are out of the title hunt for the foreseeable future. But right now, they've got a chance to make sure that Ruby Wright doesn't get anywhere near that championship because that is the goal of the iconic duo. And I'm sure in the back of Ruby Wright's mind, it's her goal as well. Right now, it is Wright getting Royce against the ropes and a standing dropkick. Down goes Peyton Royce. Effective maneuver there by Ruby Wright, who has, well, clearly well-traveled. She's competed all around the world, no doubt about that. She's certainly a terrific in-ring competitor. She's got a bit of a different look about her, but don't let the look fool you. She is certainly as tough as it gets, and she can compete with the best of them. Has the ability to certainly be a champion at some point, no doubt about that, in my opinion. But you got someone like Peyton Royce who is aggressive, she's nasty, and she's just looking to beat you down. Sometimes that can be difficult to overcome, and certainly Peyton Royce looking to send a bit of a statement here. You can see mocking Ruby Wright right there. Well, that's a bit of an idea of what Peyton Royce is all about. And what we saw at TakeOver between the iconic duo was good, but not good enough. As Royce drops the knee right there on Ruby Wright. Effective move. Is this enough to put Wright away? No, Royce can't get it done. But the iconic duo, as a duo, as a team, haven't had that much experience. But obviously, as a solo, both women have had plenty of experience. But right now, Peyton Royce clearly seems to be the better of the two. I think Peyton putting herself in the situations a little bit more on these high-profile matches. Certainly, Peyton Royce is looking to be the one to compete for the duo, to represent the duo, whereas Billie Kay sitting on the sidelines a little bit. You have to wonder what that does to Billie Kay's confidence. Peyton Royce stepping up. Is Billie Kay happy to, allow Peyton Royce to take control and allow Peyton Royce to be the star of the group, I guess you could say, and will Peyton Royce keep Billie Kay around? Let's be honest. As now, Riot, Hurricane Runner, nicely done. If Peyton Royce wins the NXT Women's Championship, very possible that Peyton Royce could just leave Billie Kay high and dry, take her championship, and walk away from the duo. Let's hope that doesn't happen, but it's a possibility. Billie Kay is kind of banking on Peyton Royce right now to get the job done here tonight and also win that championship and set her future up. Get that payday is a beautiful move there by Ruby Wright off the top. But this is when Peyton Royce comes into play, trying to distract the referee here. Stop Ruby Wright from able to capitalize off that top rope maneuver. Senton. As now Ruby Wright looking to stomp away. Look at it. Now capitalize a little bit further. Maybe trying to beat Peyton Royce here. I think it'd be a bit of an upset if she can get it done here tonight. A knee to the midsection. And now, Royce went for that kick. Missed out. And now Riot missing a kick of her own. Snapmare takedown. Now they need to follow it up. Peyton Royce needs to capitalize here. This time, connects with a kick right to the jaw. This may be it here for Ruby Riott. No, the shoulder gets up. We saw Asuka and Ember Moon team up against the iconic duo. That relationship, that friendship quickly fell apart. Didn't take long. And now you have to think maybe those two will meet once again, finally, to settle the score, to get it done one last time for that championship. So far, Asuka's got the better of Moon, but now with that little short-term relationship, you know, you've probably learned a little bit about each other. Maybe got a little bit closer to one another, but Asuka quickly putting that one to bed, quickly eliminating Ember Moon and looking to try and get rid of her once and for all from the NXT Women's Championship scene. Now, rolling over Peyton Royce's Ruby Riott. This is a big opportunity for her. Can she get this win? No, not yet. Must win this match if you're Ruby Riott, because if you come back to NXT, you want to make a big statement. You want to put yourself back on the map. With a lot of new women starting to emerge here in NXT. If you're someone like Ruby Riott, you want to set yourself apart from the rest. You want to make a statement. You want to send, you know, a bit of a message to everyone in the back that you are here to win that championship, that you do mean business. And a loss here will not hurt her too much, but it certainly will just, you know, take her a step back or two. It is a bit of a learning experience for her, though. Peyton Royce, one of the best we have here in NXT. And Ruby Riott, if she can beat her here tonight, it would be truly a fantastic victory for her. It would really catapult her career in NXT. Right now, it's Peyton Royce. Oh, what a move there by Ruby Riott. Is this it? No, a 2 count. The flip through, and Peyton Royce landed badly, but she's still okay. Able to get back to her feet and has enough time to taunt her way as well. That is what Peyton Royce is all about. She's just happy to, well, rub it in your face that she's doing better than you. Now, oh, driving Ruby Riott face first into the mat. Peyton, can she secure this win? Can she close this match out? She hasn't come really close just yet. I mean, the big kick, yes, but other than that, not really many opportunities for her. Speaking of the kick, there it is again. Spinning away and connecting, and this may be it for Riott. The cover and a 2 count again. Ruby Riott hanging on. What has Peyton got to do? Peyton Royce now. Look out. Another drop kick into the back there of Peyton Royce. Peyton has got Ruby Riott right where she wants her, in position to go for these suplexes. There's the first, now the second, and now Peyton Royce going for the third into the fisherman and hooks that leg and picks up the win. Peyton Royce back with another win here tonight. A much needed victory after losing a takeover. Peyton Royce defeats the returning Ruby Riott. Well, a bit of a message sent there by Peyton Royce herself that she's not done yet. She still wants that title shot, and she's not through with the NXT Women's Championship scene. She's still in the hunt. She's still in contention despite the loss at TakeOver. Maybe a triple threat could be down the line. Peyton Royce, will she be the next Women's Champion of NXT? Well, time for your main event here in NXT. Speaking of returning, this is a man that I've been looking forward to seeing again. We haven't seen it for a couple months now, but Aleister Black has got himself a brand new NXT contract. Shawn Michaels has been busy. He's been signing a lot of names after letting Bobby Roode go. He's been able to secure a lot of big contracts because of the extra money from the salary cap applied to these newcomers of NXT and returnees. Aleister Black, one of those who has benefited from the Bobby Roode exit. But certainly Aleister Black will not be pleased to know that the championship has followed the exit, because Aleister Black is a man who is on the hunt for the NXT Championship. Aleister Black, he is dark, he is sadistic, he's a man of very few words. and he has some of the most deadly strikes you'll ever see. He is here tonight to secure a much needed victory to kickstart his career again. Very similar to Ruby Riott here tonight, but we've seen a little bit more of Aleister Black in comparison to Ruby Riott, and Black was successful in the circumstances that we saw him in. So Aleister Black has had his successes already at NXT, and you can see the focus on him here tonight. He knows how big of a match this is tonight because he's not got an easy opponent, that is for sure. Aleister Black looks ready to go though. His opponent is Roderick Strong, and we saw Strong at TakeOver as well, and he was able to secure a victory over Mike Kanellis. Roderick Strong back with a W next to his name, something that he's certainly lacked. He's been a little bit inconsistent, and Roderick Strong is, well, you can see that smile back on his face. He's happy. He's a happy man again. He's happy to be here in NXT, but obviously he's been a little bit frustrated at himself. He's come so close on a few occasions to getting himself opportunities at the championship. And that #1 contenders match against Cassius Ohno, he lost that one. Then he even lost to Mike Kanellis as well in a bit of a shock upset. But at TakeOver, when it counted the most, he was able to get the win. And these two, well, there you go. A sign of respect there. I'm a little surprised about that. Aleister Black, not a man who typically will show respect for many, but he's showing respect there for Roderick Strong. As now the clothesline to start off here by Black. Well, Strong, yes, as we said, got a victory over Mike Kanellis at TakeOver, and certainly that win will keep him in contention for that championship. And as we now know, Bobby Roode has taken the title. He's going to Raw. He'll go to Raw after Survivor Series. But what does this mean? Does Bobby Roode, is he going to be able to defend that championship on the main roster? Will the #1 contender here in NXT get the opportunity to move up to the main roster for a short term to challenge the champion? Or will the championship just stay on the main roster? Will Bobby Roode be able to keep it? Because for whatever reason, Shawn Michaels was not able to vacate the championship. As of course the board of directors here in the WWE don't like to vacate titles. We don't really see vacated championships very much here in Universe mode. Instead, we like our championships to be won or lost. And because of that, Bobby Roode, well, able to get the contract that he's been searching for the last probably 3 or 4 months. Able to get that contract. Oh, big strike there by Black. Able to get the contract that he's been looking for. And because of that, Bobby Roode able to take the title that he has held for over a year now here in Universe. Well, nearly a year, I should say, here in Universe mode. He's been a terrific champion for a long time, Bobby Roode. And no doubt about that, he deserves to take the title with him if he hasn't lost it. But it is a major disappointment here for NXT. We are without a major champion. And the men of NXT will have to wait their opportunity, have to wait the time, because we don't know. There's a nice suplex there by Black. We don't know when that title will be returned, and we don't know what is the future of NXT now that Roode isn't the champion. Roderick Strong, a couple of strikes there. Now Strong again, clotheslining, down goes Black. And Aleister Black back to his feet now, and these are the two men who I see as potential championship candidates. Both these guys have so much talent. Aleister Black, we haven't seen so much of him as of late, as we've said, but this is an opportunity to showcase him again, see what he can do. And we know all about Roderick Strong. Beautiful moonsault there. We know all about Roderick Strong, the struggles and the successes that he's had. But it's been more struggles in recent times. But a win, as we said, against Kanellis at TakeOver, maybe just gets the confidence back. And what a match those two had. While Roderick Strong did get the win, I think it was more of an opportunity for Mike Kanellis to prove himself at the top level, and he certainly did that. He really took Roderick Strong to the absolute limit, and for a while there, I thought Mike Kanellis was going to be able to pick up that win and spoil Roderick Strong's TakeOver ambitions. But Strong able to get the win, but certainly Kanellis proving himself to be a potential player here in NXT, so don't discredit him whatsoever. We'll see more of him in the future. Inverted DDT there by Strong. And now Roderick Strong, the chin working away there on Aleister Black. And Aleister Black, as we said, a man of very few words, so that's why I'm a little surprised to see the mutual respect earlier on. Normally he's a guy who probably has no respect for many, as the elbow there by Strong, I'm not sure if that really was that effective. It seemed like it hurt Strong just as much as it hurt Black, but he will go for the cover quick kick out though. Now, Aleister Black is a guy that, look, if he gets you in the ring and he gets on top of you, it's very difficult to come back from because his strikes are so deadly, so painful. If he gets that kick, as we just saw, to Strong as he is taken down, if he gets that kick and connects right where it needs to go, you can be knocked out, you can be down, and it's so difficult to come back from it. There's Aleister Black with the elbow as well. So Aleister Black now, what's he going for here? He's got the arm. Oh, he's trying to lock that arm bar in. Trying to really break the arm, maybe. That arm breaker isn't locked in. He's also got some of that leg of Roderick Strong. Beautiful submission there by Aleister Black. But still, Roderick Strong able to find a way to counter. Roderick Strong, he is as technical as the best of them. So, oh, big boot attempted by Black, but gets sent over the top of the rope. See you later. Aleister Black unable to capitalize there, as now the knee in the back of his head. Roderick Strong continuing the beatdown. Roderick Strong is a fighter. He may not be the biggest man in the world, but he has a lot of heart, and he wants to fight for his family. He wants to win that championship, and he wants to prove himself to be one of the best. That's what he's come to NXT to try and accomplish. He wants to be the top man here in NXT, and he says he's got no ambitions himself of going to the main roster until he gets that championship. I don't know if he ever will. He's come close. There's a lot of great superstars here in NXT now. Let's not forget about Cassius Ohno. Despite the loss at TakeOver, he'll be back in the title hunt soon. As now the head of Black slammed into the apron there. Now Strong gets Black into the ringside barricade. Back in the ring now. And now the strike. And now Strong with a boot to the face. Aleister Black in some trouble here. Well, we saw with Ruby Wright a loss earlier on. If you're Aleister Black, you don't want to follow that one. You want to get back here to NXT and you want to come back with a W next to your name. That will be exactly what Black is looking for. And I'm sure Aleister Black will be looking beyond this match as well. As we said, that championship, that's what these two are all about. That's what they want. Aleister Black now. Snap DDT. And that will be very effective. Roderick Strong in some trouble now. Black. Just look at those strikes from Aleister Black. Every time he hits you, whether it's with his punches or his kicks, it really rocks Roderick Strong. It really hurts the man so much. But Strong not showing the pain, not giving up the match yet. Still in it. 2 count. And Aleister Black just wondering what he has to do. Now Black going to the top of the rope here. This could be danger signs for Roderick Strong. Black with a double foot stop there on Roderick Strong. But can he capitalize? Down to one knee. He's got to get there. But Strong able to roll over. And that is terrific from Roderick Strong. Rolling over just in the nick of time. Stopping Aleister Black from going for the easy cover. And maybe winning this match. Now Strong slamming down Aleister Black. Roderick Strong's got to get back in it. The double foot stomp, that normally will beat many superstars who've seen it from Black in the past here in NXT. Pick him up with victories. But right now, it's not getting the job done yet. Roderick Strong still in it. Double underhook. Trying to slam him down. But Aleister Black, clothesline. Clubbing down Roderick Strong. And now Black continuing to wear down Strong in the middle of the ring. Aleister Black. Oh, what a kick! What a kick to Strong! That could be it for Roderick Strong tonight. No, the shoulder gets up. Roderick Strong stays in it, but for how much longer? Whoa. Hang on. Aleister Black go to the top of the rope here, but we've got some music playing. We got some music playing. That's Adam Cole! Adam Cole! A kick to Strong in the corner. Adam Cole! We saw him at TakeOver. He's here again. This time without Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. and off the top, but Black straight back to his feet, and now over the top, but gets sent to the outside. Well, we found out that the team of Cole, Fish, and O'Reilly, they of course are the Undisputed Era. They have arrived to NXT, part of Shawn Michaels' brand new contract signees. He's brought him to NXT. Oh my God, what a pile driver. Flipping through, Strong landing badly on his neck. And Adam Cole comes back to NXT tonight, makes his official TV debut, and lays out Strong and Black. Adam Cole says that this is now his NXT, and you've got two of the biggest names in NXT laid out tonight. Wow. Adam Cole looking to make a big statement. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have time for this edition of NXT. That final match does unfortunately end in a draw, but we'll see plenty of more from Aleister Black and Strong in the future, and of course Adam Cole as well. So much more to look forward to here on NXT. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on it. Let's try and hit 125 likes on this episode. Subscribe if you haven't already seen more, and of course, hit that notification bell if you want to make sure you don't miss an upload ever from me. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next video.